Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to fish overfished lakes, when to fish them, and how to fish them. Because sometimes it can be really hard fishing overpressured and overfished lakes. So join me today. We're going to we're going to cover how to fish overfished lakes. Okay, so one thing I start by doing is going on like a map and just like Onyx Hunt and just going where to find, like, sometimes there will be big rocks sticking out of the lake and just stuff like that, just to make sure you don't hit anything with your boat when you're running new water, especially new water, or just having live scope and side scan is really helpful. Even though we don't have any, you could do it that way too. We have no electronics and we still catch them. And overfished lakes are really hard to fish just because they're overfished, and fish see so many lures every single day. Boats come in and out, and fish are just overpressured. And where to fish them is really important, and how to fish them. And over the past couple of years, I've been really fishing overpressured small body of waters, and we got a couple smaller lakes locally, and we fish them quite a bit. They're definitely overpressured. There's several boats that go in there every single day and fish it. But if you know how to fish it, just figuring out what they eat. So maybe it's just two baits that they like, and they like them every time, or maybe they like them every other time. And specifically bass for us, so we mainly fish for. But when it's really fun to catch bass when it's hard to catch them. It's so much more rewarding, but it could be really challenging to fish harder bodies of water. But start off with the lures that you're most confident in, and just start by doing that, tying them on, and just knowing what you know how to do first is really important. Knowing what you like and actually enjoying catching or attempting to catch fish. Just figure out the body of water that you're fishing on. Maybe find some locals that live there and fish there quite a bit. Figure out what they like to use. Find some people that are open books to the area, and get as much knowledge that you can with the Pacific lake that you like to fish, or ponds. But I would say just start with the lures that you're confident in and go from there. And if those don't work, maybe try something different. Be open to using new baits that you never used, or maybe don't even like, because those could work too. Today, we fish here. We used to fish here quite a bit, but not so much anymore. We have this one lake that's local to our house, and we just go there quite a bit a week, quite a bit of times a week. We fish there, and we figured that out, what they like, and it's really only two baits that they like there. Soft plastics, and there's like one type of hard bait. But we started off in the lures that we're most confident in. It worked for a while until that Pacific body of water got overfished. Then we kind of had to adapt and figure out what lures aren't being thrown in that lake as much. And today, it's been a hard day. This place is overfished like crazy. But I'm fishing for crappie right now because it's so hard. So today's a hard day to fish. And specifically what I'm using right now, small crappie jig. I was using Texas Red Crawdad. Texas Red Crawdad, something I'm confident in. So I started off with that. I don't think I got any hits off of it. My dad caught one off of a crankbait. Actually, I have one or two off of a crankbait. But what we're fishing in now is really mossy. It's hard to fish because it's shallow, mossy, and kind of just hard to get almost any bait in there besides the topwater frog that doesn't weedless. He's been fishing with topwater frog. We use topwater frog crankbait, Texas rig, then I ended up switching to just a small crappie jig because I figured the crappie or just panfish would be biting really good. But yeah, that's mainly what I'm using today. Is just smaller baits to catch the smaller fish, and it's been pretty successful. The water clarity is pretty, probably about 6 inches of visibility today. You can like all the mud, all the body of water. Two feet. Crappie fishermen here, that's what they're mainly doing on crappie boats. I enjoy crappie fishing, but I really like bass when they do bite. I can attempt to get them to bite. It's really fun, but it's an alternative way I do it. It's fun, enjoy it. My dad with me, he caught a couple bass. Oh, that was one. Something like just letting that pretty good. You could hear probably there's a gun range. Even my dad was working frog, got a couple bites on it. I think he might have given that sort of frog, maybe not. But the monsters is so thick we could barely work a frog. Getting like open spots, maybe even offshore. Oh, that's one thing. That's one thing I want to get into is offshoring, even for crappie or bass. We do get a live scope or some type of electronic just to see how deep and know the lake a little bit more. But sticking with the lures that you know how to work and you have confidence in, really important. Or even getting out of your comfort zone and trying something different is huge for sure. Mainly been black crappie and good sized bluegill. When they eat it, I just let them. They take it for a little while. Let them take it for a little while. They'll run with it. Then I'll set the hook. Oh, you don't even really need to set the hook. It's just kind of reeling. Some days not as good as others. Like today, even though it's fun catching crappie, um, some days aren't as good as others. Simple as that. So I call it fishing, not catching. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. See you guys on the next one. Now.